Go raw undo raw, I say. I'm a maseta. Ashitu ashite ashu on vibrations, every baka. May your mind, buckas, and souls be old. May your omens be sound. May your buckas be leaven off ground. When we keep to the breath, to the earth, to the mothor, to the seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you old. I Adma, I say Ra. Elai, say El, say I. Christ Ore Chaplain. Tata, Amen Ra. I am Truth Awareness True Talk. Come be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'el. That's Intelligence, Samanology, Ta'angodu. This is Sound Logic. With all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To Ray is Ray 1844. Go to Google, go to Apple, download that Kagadora app, register on Jesus.com, be a part of the Raise the Re-Rise Raw ecosystem. The Sound Logic, the Aminology, the Ta'angodu. Get access to the Erectionary. That's the Ta'angodu Sound Logic decoding search engine, where we recognize that words of the dictionary die your erection. And the solution is Ta'angodu, because we speak motion. Don't forget the hashtag I don't consent to draconian state. Hashtag that in your post. Let the AI, which is their God facilitator, know. If you are a citizen of God, if you are following God, let God know, okay, that you don't want to live in a draconian society. This is why the governments, the armies, the militaries, the churches were all formed. Well, they had your consent to form, because they led you to believe they are protecting you against these very draconians. Okay? So let them do their job. Okay? Remind them that they have a job to do. Okay? And state that I don't consent to a draconian state. All right? Your mental health is all about your etheric compass. Orientate yourself to sound. Okay? My thoughts are the spores that spawn intelligence. Identifungi.org. This is the Crypto Shit Shower Report. We are going to actually try to make this one super quick compared to the other ones. Okay? So listen, we are at 1844. This sum comes to a number 8 on the gematria. Okay? It means say ah. That's your sound command. Okay? So today the ether is telling you to open up your mouth and say ah. Okay, why? Because tomorrow we are getting ba. Okay, we're getting spirit upgrades tomorrow. We're getting juice. It's a number 9. Okay, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to see over the last 8 days how the market is going. When we started here, you know, the goal is to make these draconians openly follow the ether. Okay? Right now, they'll be able to disguise because they have the Gregorian calendar, and they make you believe that there's no other timeline besides that. Well, I have the grand timeline. I have the ore of time right here. Every timeline that can exist can be imagined. All has to operate within this structure. Okay, they can do their own thing, but it has to be within this structure, because this is a 27,000 year timeline. Okay, this is the grand conjunction. Okay, you understand, people? Okay, I'm the grand, what they want to say, poopa of time. I kill Kronos personally. Okay, through Mothor. All right, you got that, people. Okay, so let's go to the charts now. Remember, we want, when the ether is low, okay, for the markets to be building up. Okay, we recognize that while the ether is low, they have an absolute ability to manipulate the markets wherever they want. They can bring it up or they can bring it down. But when the ether is high like this, they're only going to be bringing it down unless there's another event that they're doing that they require our ether, you know, for us to elevate something that they want to utilize on a later date. Okay? You understand, people? Okay? So let's go to the charts and see what has happened. Okay? So right now I'm on the daily. Okay? This is the daily. Okay? And We're going to look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so number 9 was here. Okay, we got up to 110. Okay, this is where I'm telling you that we're going to try to go back, and we should be hitting there by tomorrow. Okay, we have to hit there by tomorrow. Okay, well, we don't have to, but if they want to keep their system alive, they have to. Okay, all right, so you can see we had a dump and we had a dump. Okay, so and then we started to have recover sideways, and now we're back up. Okay, so let's go see how we're doing, people. Okay, so this is what you can see. All right, so we maxed out here. So when the Ether gave us their delivery, okay, they also maxed out. Okay, and when we were starting to recover and rebuild, they were also taking their money back. Okay, and now when they're in a low, as the Ether is in a lower state, they were utilizing this to go sideways. And now that they're getting, now like I told you on Friday, okay, they like to cash cash out and then utilize the weekend where the markets are closed to recover. So people can do whatever they want, okay, on the weekend. Okay, so Bitcoin usually goes sideways sometimes. It really all depends, okay? But they allowed the market to go sideways. And as I told you on Monday, which is, I told you this last week, is going to be on a number 8. Okay, this is going to be very, very telling days for these guys. Okay, because depending on how the market is, they can dump it here. Okay, and then recover on Wednesday. But because the market was left at the bottom, okay, because they took their money before they took their money here, and they never put it back, and then they took it again on Friday. Okay, and they never put anything back. Okay, so they don't really have anything. Okay, so this is why they have to allow the market to rebuild itself, like I told you, is being done on weekends. Okay, and utilizing today to bring it up. Why? Because tomorrow when we get payday, this is when they either shoot it up, okay, or they bring it down. Okay, I'm saying that they're going to shoot it up. Why? Because they're running out of days, before the 27th to December the 2nd, or I believe, or I almost know, they're going to be pulling off some kind of event. Okay, so in order to get whatever they can out of the markets, they have to push the markets up, okay, to get their last hurrah before they, do whatever's happening. Okay, so don't get too enjoyable about these markets. Just stick to your profit. Make sure you're paying yourselves. Okay. And as soon as the market gets euphoric, that's when you should just get the F out. Okay, there's a very good chance that they can just dump shit. Okay, because we're on an 8 and a 9. Okay, and a Wednesday, if the market look like it's up, then they can easily bring it back down to 95. Okay, easily. Okay, they hit 98 before, now they can hit 95. Okay, and then they can run it right back up to 105. Okay, and that's $10,000. Okay, they can run it up to 110. Now that's $15,000. Okay, they don't have to go up to 25. They don't have to do anything if they're going to shut shit down. If they're going to keep the markets going, then they have to bring Bitcoin above $200,000 value. Why? Because the Mithorian Kagadora, which is the time of time, already has each day in the 1844. So by May of 2026, we are going to be experiencing rays that are 2025, and then 2026, and then 2027. So they don't have a past, because now we're just projecting future. So anything that they do on each day has to be something that's going to perpetuate and become in the future 1,000 years from now or 100 years from now. I'm understand this, people. So we're going to see how they operate in real time. Okay, thanks to the Kagadora. All right. So this is 10 minutes. That's going to be good. Look for the markets to max out today. I expect it to go to 110 today. Let's hope it does. And then tomorrow we should expect for them to dump the market. But if my theory is correct, they will continue to pump the market because Wednesday they can now reset. They can take their money and start again like they did last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, and build up and then come stronger next week. All right, this is True Talk. Go to Jesus.com. This is Crypto Shit Shower. Don't forget the blockchain is not a financial umbrella that you can hold and prevent a shithead. Christ Ray Chaplain, Tata Amin Ra, support, like, share, comment, subscribe, buy something.